Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening here on the channel. In the last one, well, we made it to the key cavern here. Did the task of collecting the golden leaves from Kennet Castle. Helped out Richard in his villa to collect all of that beforehand. Just a little bit of advancement, just not to waste any time. But we ended up with our shovel in hand, digging up the angler key to be able to get into this dungeon here. We did this dungeon. We did do a little bit of this dungeon here, as you can see with the open treasure chests and all that stuff. Luckily though, I thought because I saved it in the middle of a dungeon in the last one, I thought that if I did that, it would save the exact progress of where I was directly. But since I don't, since that's not the case though, it puts you back at the very beginning and then you have to traverse your way through. But luckily though, like I mentioned, these 4 rooms I had unlocked in the end of the last one, which does not need to be unlocked again, thank God. So from here, we're just gonna go hit the switch, get a get a guardian acorn in the process, which I really did not want. But whatever, I'll take some good defense. Got a stone beak here. If we go 2 rooms to the south, avoid the bones, and come on over this way. You do need it. You do need the blue to be facing downwards. Fuck you. And we got a map. All right, so you can see here we got the map facing. We got a treasure chest down here that we need to get. However, we don't have the appropriate item just yet. So let's go ahead and keep it moving, shaking and baking. In my practice run, I did get, it is a pretty in my practice run with this, like in between episodes, because obviously I want to make sure I know what the hell I'm doing. In regards to that, just discovering some new things and probably some things I did miss in my previous episodes as well, which I do end up collecting either, but chances are I probably collect off screen. So top, left, and bottom have been completed from the last time. So let's just go ahead straight to the right and continue on from there. Now these enemies here, the ones that like to teleport, the best way to defeat them is to basically plant a bomb as to where they're going to teleport. Rush over to them so that way when the bomb explodes, it hurts them. Not going to kill this one because there really isn't anything in this dungeon or in that area to collect if you do clear out the room. Chances are, if you do see a small space like this in a random room and you're like, what the fuck is that for? Chances are you probably have to clear out the room first and something will drop. You really wish they use a different instrument for your item get, but beggars can't be choosers. Fuck you. There we go. Piece of power. I'm a ninja turtle. I mean, you are green like one. Bombs are always going to be good. Let me just put that there. There we go. Got 19 bombs. I mean, probably more than enough to get through here, but see the arrow pointing down. Damn! Fuck all you bastards up. Put one here because there's a crack in the wall. And then, of course, nope, don't have it yet. Can't do that. But we want to head up north here. Just swipe away the bombs. You have to blow them all up, but they do start chasing you. Ow. Wonderful. Go ahead and open up the chest here. Compass! You can see where the chest and the nightmares are hidden. And it has a tone here. Now this right here, this wall right here, is a breakable wall, even though you don't see any cracks. That's because the cracks show on the other side here. Ow! For as big of explosions as those bombs give off, you really don't take a lot of damage. Alright, so that's 2 keys. So that takes care of that. Now we just have to go through the other side. Yes, I see the chest on the right. We can't get that yet. But we should soon. Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and come up here because with this, we can take care of the mini-boss. Seriously, okay. Come here, come here, come here. Up, 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 up. Up you go, come on. With the bombs, you can't carry them. It does delay their, Oh, fuck you! Come here. Alright, to the right. I think they take each take 3 bombs to defuse. Assuming their mouth is open. There we go. Just for a little while, their mouths do stay shut after a bomb. Alright, to the right. You... There we go. Beautiful, that's 1. I just love how they pop. It's like, boop. That's awesome. Okay. So let's see what we got in here. Oh shit! The item dungeon du jour. You got the Pegasus boots. If you hold L, you can dash. Try going for a long jump. And you can break those little jello items there. Go ahead and push this block downward. Let's go ahead and jump over here. You can jump along 3 blocks. I said 3 blocks. Back up. I said 3 blocks. There we go. And you got the nightmare key. Now you can open the door to the nightmare's lair. So now we have to head back. Fuck you. Let's go ahead and now go downwards here to this left side. Up. Now with these birds, you can jump and swipe, and chances are you could probably hit them that way too. But let's go ahead and put a bomb down. That takes care of 1. Okay. And that's 2. Key 3. I think we need 1 more regular key, and then we should be good to go to complete the rest of the dungeon. Fuck you, green skeleton. It's not too far off, luckily. I was going to say, I almost got a triple combo with that one. Shit. Get the bombs here. ₹50. Very nice. Okay. You can tell, like, you can see, like, the areas up above with this little pathway. You can see how, like, if you come up here, you can see how there's, like, a crack in the window on this side, but not on this side when I initially blew it up. So that's your clue as to be able to bomb the wall. Like as the Legend of Zelda, the hints are subtle, but they are there. Okay, so there's 1 more item that we do need to get. However, it is in the beginning of the dungeon. So let's go ahead and take our teleport to there real quick. And it's straight over to the right. You need you needed the Pegasus boost for this. Whoops. Beautiful. Without the Pegasus boost, it's impossible to get through that. All right. 4 small keys for the small locks. Actually, no, there is one more thing we could get this way, and this is a nice little bonus, too, that we're going to need. First of all, swipe that out the way. We want to kill this bastard first. Ow. Ow. Okay. And then you want to go up just a little bit here. Because you can see that the red blob stopped respawning. But destroy these 2. And you get a nice little treasure. 300 rupees! You are overjoyed, and that puts us at 607. Creates a nice dent in the 980 rupees that we need to get the bow and arrow. And that will be required really soon. But probably like after the next dungeon. Like by the 5th dungeon, we should definitely have it by then. But that takes care of that. So now we're back up here. Since we got the keys, let's go ahead. Oh, fucking shit, man. I need some hearts. Open 1. I said open. Thank you. Open says me. Number 2. Number 3. And then finally, number 4. You gotta use your Pegasus boots in order to hit them. You gotta long jump that too, otherwise you're not gonna get anywhere. You can also use the Pegasus boost to destroy the enemies too. There we go. I'm hoping that at least one of these have a heart before I collect 3. Not that. Okay, I guess not. That's fine. Destroy the bats, that way they're not in the way. Actually, you know what? They might have a heart. There we go. That's exactly what I need. Okay, cool. Boss time. You can't find me. Yeah. Slime Eye. All right, split them up a little bit. Pegasus boots right through the middle. And then you just slice the eyes until they're dead. Oh, jump for the earthquakes. Really easy boss, all things considered. There you go. I think the genie gave me a harder battle than this. Heart container. Your maximum number of hearts increased, and your health has been refilled too. The 3rd instrument of the siren, the sea bell. Hoot! How many instruments have you gotten so far? When you play the instruments in front of the egg, the windfish will wake and you will leave this island. Now you must hasten to the Yarna deserts. The dark, monstrous inhabitants of the sand will show you the way. Hoot hoot! And Yarna Desert is... Stay still, okay. Yarna Desert is located in the far east, and along that way is also Animal Village. And before we start heading that direction, there are a couple of things that we need to take care of. First, namely just to the north, now that we have the Pegasus boost, we can actually come up here back to Mabe Village. And in the building up north, where we gave the Yoshi doll to the mama to start our side quest, which, by the way, we will continue on next. What do I got right now? The honeycomb. Okay, so that's not until Animal Village that I need to make the trade. But this is known as the Dream Shrine. Basically, there is a bed in here, and you can check it. And here you see these enemies. If you touch them, they do 3 hearts worth of damage. You can jump over them. You can try attacking them too, but it doesn't really do much. This is why I would recommend the Pegasus boots, because you can do this, and it just destroys them. And there's a fuck ton of them too. Damn, alright. You're going to need to destroy that. But first, let's come up here and grab a nice little treasure chest. You got 100 rupees. You're happy. 715, 165 more rupees for that bow and arrow. But this is where we came here for. Ladies and gentlemen, we all know this by now. You got the ocarina. You should learn to play many songs. Actually, 3 different songs that you could learn, and we can actually learn 2 of them, not to up in the next area of the game here. But that's all we need from the Dream Shrine, so we're done. All right. So now that that's out the way, hold on, let me just go ahead into the store real quick just to see. Yep, nothing yet, but 980, oof, 165, well, 265, damn. Still quite a bit of rupees to go, but you know what, that's a-okay. All right, so now that we got that, let's go ahead and traverse all the way far east, because we got, whoop, there's the pothole field. Unlocking more and more of the map along the way. Yeah. Far east. So let's go ahead and make that trek there now. Ah! Okay. Oh. Yeah. Oof. I'm Link here. My name is Link. I'm the hero of time. Gonna save Cocolin Island. Oh, I almost said Hyrule, but it's just like, wait a minute, we're not in Hyrule. This is not Hyrule, folks. This is Low Rule. No, wait, no. Low Rule is Link Between Worlds. Fuck! Okay. We're almost there. Yeah, go ahead. Fuck you guys. Yeah, we don't have the correct item yet that we need to get there, so we have to come down a little bit. And actually, you know what? We gotta take this. Actually, no, hold on. Let me hit this tree full of apples. Because you picked up an apple, delicious and good for some hearts. Red hearts. I'm sorry. Red apples provide a heart of health, and I do believe green apples provide 2. And we come down here this way. Piece of power. Not what I wanted. I already got that. Okay, cool. We can come up here real quick. Just to show off something. You could blow up this wall right here. Fuck off. This basically leads to the upper area of the island. Let me just, there we go. Fuck you. Fuck you. And the fuck you. Okay. Basically, you can get to this little upper section here, and there's really not much in terms of items minus a... minus a secrecy shell. What do you do with it? We haven't found a mansion yet, but there is a seashell mansion located around this area. If you happen to collect enough, you get more power-ups. I've never been one to really collect the seashells, especially during my OG playthroughs of this. So it's like I'll probably try to collect them at a later points, or probably do like if I want to see a certain power, because I know you can probably do like better power, better defense, or something of the sort. So I do want to, if that's the case, I want to try to get something like that later on. I'll probably do like a seashell side quest later with the ones I haven't gotten yet. But here we have to get to the other side, but we can't necessarily jump because the game is like, no, you're not going to jump across this. Even though it is 3 blocks, the game prevents you from jumping over. So break this open, and you got yourself a nice little staircase that will lead you to the other side. And as you can see down here, there's a piece of heart. We can't get that just yet, but should be able to get that after the next dungeon with the dungeon item. So I actually got to make a note of that to go collect that again. But here's another piece of heart over here. Actually, if we make our way to the right here, it's this animal village. Ooh, and you can see over to the right is the desert. But we do have a trade item here for the honeycomb, and there is a villager in here, not from Animal Crossing, but there is a villager in here that can continue the trade quest item for that. This bear here is a cook. He loves making food. We have a honeycomb for him. Is there possibly a honeycomb you have? I just ran out. Will you swap it for a pineapple? You exchange the honeycomb for a pineapple. It's not as sweet, but it is delicious. Hi-ho, yeah, I know that Tubagoo sleep right away to Yarna Deserts. Once he's asleep, he won't budge for a long time. But hey, take little Marin and wake him up with her singing. That slob would wake up with a jump if you heard her sing, for sure. What the fuck are you talking about? Some walrus blocking our pathway. Thinking he's hot shit or something like that. But we do have another warp location here. Let's go ahead and make sure we unlock this so that way we have access to it. And we're just going to Pegasus our way down here. There's the walrus. Marin, Marin. Well, I see he wants the woman. I'm going to need you to back off, good sir, because pretty soon she'll be my woman. I'm tired of fucking fish. Literally and figuratively. Piece of hearts. Got another one for you, folks. I do like the Animal Village theme. Probably not this rendition, though. This sounds like a bunch of screaming animals. Or screaming ducks or birds. Maybe a dog in there somewhere. I don't know. But we need Marin, so guess what? But we have to go back to the Animal Village. But luckily, though, we now have a transport that will allow us to get there. So let's go ahead and warp. Back to a Cuckoo Prairie. And into Mabe Village. And if you know Marin, she should be at the location of the fish, of the rooster here. Oh, she's not here. Usually she's here singing. What's going on? Marin's not with you? What happened with her? Huh. That's a damn good question. Let's go invade her house real quick to see where she's at. At the beach, Marin. Sweet. She's at the beach. And you know what? We're actually going to go visit Marin at the beach, but we're not going to do it right now. I think now is a good time to call it an episode. And next time we come back, we will find Marin on the beach, guide her to the walrus, so that way he can move his giant fat ass out of the way, and we can continue our adventure to the Yarna Desert to be able to find the item that we need in order to get into the next dungeon. So until then, do like to thank you for watching. Hope you have yourselves a fantabulous day. Love, peace, and chicken grease. Good night.